All right. What's up, folks? February 13th. This next police meeting. So, let me get this turned around real quick. These cops here, judge called them disgraceful. This would be Officer Patrick Seitz, Officer Daniel Reed, Officer Robert Hagler. Okay, now this judge, well, not the judge. One of the things that came out about this OWI trial fallout, maybe, there's a prosecutor claiming that she was fired. Excuse me. I'm trying to get the other piece of this article for you. Yeah. So there's a prosecutor in another article who claims she was fired. Sorry. The newspaper's not doing what I'm trying to get it to do here. Anyway, so the prosecutor who questioned these police officers in this EMT's case, by the way, he was found guilty. He was sentenced to 11 years. Locally, this is sort of a big deal because the cops stopped him. These 3 police officers supposedly stopped him. From what I understand, the city's already paid out a lawsuit for the 2 deaths. Anyway, the police supposedly stopped him. They let this man go. He ends up killing 2 people while he's driving his Mustang drunk. The prosecutor in the case claims that she was fired based upon her intense questioning of these officers on the stand. She wanted all the facts to come out. She wanted any sort of officer's misconduct to be, on the court record, things of this nature. She claims she was let go because of this. I believe the police departments claim that it was referred to the Indiana State Police for an investigation, blah, blah, blah. However, locally, we have what's known as a police merit commission that's responsible for demoting, firing, hiring, all this bullshit with the police. Being that these disciplinary actions are public records, we are here today to request any copies of disciplinary actions for these 3 officers, up to and including any disciplinary actions that may have resulted from this tragedy with these 2 people. Now, one of the things is the police department is quick to they're quick to claim that an officer, oh, my bad, not a swine, at fair auction, officer awarded for preventing possible shooting, which is basically this cop found out that a kid had a gun. Kids go to school. Oh shit, he was going to shoot up the school, which is basically some transitive mathematics shit. A plus B, or if A equals B and B equals C, then A must equal C. He was a kid. He had a gun. Kids go to school. He must have been ready to shoot up the school. So they give this cop an award for preventing a possible could have, would have, should have, maybe had a shooting. So we prevented it. Here's a trophy. So I'm sure they had to discipline two cops or three cops that let a city, a public official go when he was clearly drunk, and then he killed two people. There's got to be a disciplinary action for this on the record, because we're passing out trophies for bullshit. Clearly, two people died. Tell me they at least got fucking detention or had to write an essay or something. But being that these cops are still running around free to arrest me, and some of them have, I presume that nothing's happened because none of them are fucking fired. So I presume that nothing happened at all. We investigate ourselves. We send it to the state police. They're going to investigate it. By the way, if you call state police about anything, they tell you to fuck off pretty much. So we're going to see. We're going to see what's on the record. So specifically what we're asking for is any, quote, factual basis for a disciplinary action in which final action has been taken and that has resulted in the employee being suspended, demoted, or discharged, end quote, as outlined in Indiana Code 514.3.4, version A and B. B, lowercase b, 8, capital C, for Daniel L. Reed, Patrick P. Seitz, and Robert A. Hagler, the three officers that were listed as stopping Mr. Tron Guambatacinco, and he was supposed to have been already drunk in his Mustang prior to killing these two people, because the judge says this stuff is better addressed in another forum. Hopefully, the judge said. Hopefully, indeed. So we're going to turn this in, see what we get back. Yes, I'd like to turn in a public records request, please.
Okay. You already have it filled out?
Yes, sir, I do.
The small window, but all right.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't hear you. This is actually for the Police Merit Commission, so who would I give that
That
to?
was City Hall, wasn't it? Okay, let me see it. This is that form that City Hall fills out. Right. Okay, here you go. I'll go ahead and give it to the chief.
All right, thank you. Yeah, can I get the original? This is your copy.
We keep the originals.
Negatory.
All right. If they want that, I'm sure they're going to.
I'm sure they will. And that's that. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for having me back. I got some other stuff to do, not at the police stations. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. But, so yeah, we shall see what has happened. This is sort of something that in my communities pretty upset about. And people want answers because, you know, it's pretty shady shit. And the facts have come out, you know, all the circumstantial evidence, such as paying the lawsuits. I mean, when the local bought and paid for newspaper that doesn't tell anybody anything about what's going on, printing a local judge who's usually complicit in middle ownership, calling cops disgraceful. I should have fired these motherfuckers then. You know, they shouldn't still be employed. But at this point they are, so I'm curious as to if any disciplinary action at all has occurred. Because there should be some sort of minimum standard when two people have died based upon inaction by police, that if it was anybody else, you know, would have been arrested. You know, if it wasn't another public employee that the officers knew, they would have been arrested for DUI. And they wouldn't have had the opportunity to kill two people. Because this is one of the things where I actually agree that the police should, you know, be doing. You've never noticed, you know, you're not going to see me at a DUI checkpoint fucking with them or anything, because, to be honest, if you're drunk, you shouldn't be on the road. That's my opinion about it. I don't even drive. That really only reinforces it because I walk all over the place. I'm not trying to get run over because you have a fucking alcohol problem. So, essentially, the police stopped this guy, and, you know, there was from the reports, there's, you know, empty alcohol containers. The dude was trashed. They were responding to him crashing into something. So, you know, some sort of minimal standards should have been met, and we're going to see if that happened. Highly doubt, but you know, could be surprised. Anyway, it's cold as shit, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up so I can fucking put my hands in my pocket. Anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy. Stay tuned. Should have a response here in a couple days, one way or another.